Namaste. So I was asked to try to explain why masturbation can be an issue for men. So, okay, it's a complex issue. Right? Because in third density, um, as men, as boys, we observe other men and the way they behave and look towards women, and we get a ton of instruction just subliminally, just from watching other people, not to mention people actually telling us how we're supposed to behave. Um, and one of the things we pick up is sexualization of women. Okay? Now this happens on both sides, don't get me wrong, but I'm just going to deal with the male aspect right now. Because this happens to us young, there is hormones and natural things that the body is supposed to go through at this age, but it gets the unnatural things, the all the messages from society that tell us how we're supposed to view women and how we're supposed to treat them and what they are to us and what we are. All these messages get mixed in with the natural responses, and we believe that this is, and everyone else is acting the same way, so we just think this is natural. It's normal to just look at a woman and start thinking about sex, thinking about having sex with her, going into the mind and having a fantasy about that, even if it's brief, but over and over. In addition to that, you take pornography. And I want you to understand that most men, the vast majority, are using pornography to masturbate. And even if they're not, they're using pornography in the mind. Because when you watch pornography, one thing it teaches you to do is have an orgasm through the mind. See, a woman should understand, some men will understand, and most women will understand, that you can have an orgasm without fantasy. You can have an orgasm just from feelings, just with emotions, just from physical feelings and emotions. But most men have been so long watching pornography and feeding this energy pattern of fantasy, of using the mind, of taking the sexual energy and routing it up through the mind before orgasm can be achieved, that this is the only mode they remember. So even this is one of the things that causes that when they are with someone, even if they love the person, they're often thinking about other people or the person in other scenarios and situations, and it's not because they actually want to cheat. It's because they need their mind active, and their mind can't fantasize about what's right in front of it. Doesn't make any sense to it, so it picks something else. So you see, in that way, it encourages separation. It was meant to. It was meant to, by closing the heart off in exchange for the mind. And this change of the energetic system through watching pornography and masturbating in this way, and through what some people call the seducer mentality or seducer pattern or program, meaning look at the large group of men. Pumpkin, you gotta go downstairs. Go. You can't be in here. Go downstairs, babe. Go. You know you're not supposed to be in here. Go. Go, babe. Go. Sorry. Cat will be up here. So the seducer program is, if you look at the majority of men, there are a large group of men who truthfully think it's fine to lie to a woman about various things in order to, get them in bed. So like a large group of men, sorry, I lost my train of thought here. So a large group of, society would find that perfectly acceptable, or if they wouldn't, accept it openly, verbally admit to it, they inside think it's fine, or they wouldn't judge another guy for that or anything, or, and this is part of programming, because it's not okay at all to lie to someone, to present yourself as dishonest for the goal of having something which is only meant to connect you. See, you can't connect with someone in dishonesty. So now the whole connection is inauthentic. It becomes something else. It becomes predatory. So that's about as far as I want to go. I hope that answered your question a little bit. Love and light to you. Namaste.